Hey guys, and welcome to Film Artsy, your #1 source for all things films and movies. My name is Elijah, and it seems like there is a lot of new things going on in the Marvel Cinematic Universe as the MCU moves into uncharted territory with the upcoming Phase 4, having a lot of new content that is not being released in the movies and rather going down the route of doing a Disney Plus series. So with all of this going on, there's actually rumors beginning to circulate that Robert Downey Jr. may be returning to the MCU in some sort of capacity, which was something that was really speculated would never happen, at least not for a while. So we thought it'd be really interesting to take a look at this. Let's go ahead and jump into this possibility.
Agent Romanoff, you miss me?
Oh yeah, Charles, we got ourselves an X-Men fan.
Captain.
Your Highness.
Captain, big fan, Spider-Man. Hey everyone.
Okay, so the first really interesting thing to look at is the fact that there's a lot of opportunities for different stories to tell in the MCU. And since there's a high volume of Disney Plus TV shows coming out, focusing on lesser characters but still being prominent MCU storylines, it's really interesting that there's now these possibilities of other characters being introduced for the very first time in a different way. And one of these very popular theories, one that even Robert Downey Jr. has stated he would love to see be transformed into the MCU in one way or another, is the character Ironheart. Now, if you've read the comics, Ironheart is a teenager who is essentially a genius and at the same time develops their own Iron Man suit and kind of takes on a lot of the similarities that Iron Man was known for taking on. And with this speculation, similarly to what happens in the comics, there is the chance that we could see Robert Downey Jr. to come back in some way or another as an AI doing the voice of his AI, kind of like what we saw with Jarvis in the Iron Man movies. And this theory of Tony Stark existing as an AI is something that's been around for a while. It was heavily speculated that Tony Stark could be returning for Spider-Man Far From Home, doing voiceover for the AI in that, even though that didn't happen. So would Robert Downey Jr. return to voice an AI character for an Ironheart series? There's definitely a possibility, but I feel like if they're going to get Robert Downey Jr. on board to take this role on, it's definitely going to have to be a pretty fulfilling role and maybe exist in a greater capacity than just doing an AI voiceover. Maybe we would see a hologram version of Robert Downey Jr. or some sort of callback to him more than just a voiceover. We also have to remember that Robert Downey Jr. was one of the highest paid actors in the MCU, the highest paid actor in the MCU, and had definitely a very, very large cost to hiring him to come back and extend his contracts. So to get him on a Disney Plus show, it seems like something that we're a little skeptical about, even though there's news outlets reporting on this possibility. We would love to see Robert Downey Jr. return, especially if they maybe did it in a larger fanfare down the road or did it in a movie and then do something with him in a Disney Plus show. But it seems almost too soon for them to launch an Ironheart movie, an Ironheart TV show in the same year that Robert Downey Jr.'s character died, or within a year of it happening. So we're still kind of speculating as to whether or not this is something that is in the MCU's best interest. Would it dilute characters to just bring them back right after they make a massive sacrifice like Robert Downey Jr.'s character did in Avengers Endgame? We don't really know where to stand on this one, so I guess the best thing we can do now is turn it around to you guys. What do you guys think of the Avengers and the future of the MCU? Do you think that Robert Downey Jr. as Tony Stark should return in some capacity, whether it's just a voiceover, or would you like to wait and see him return as maybe a more full character? Or do you think he's just better off being dead after the events of Avengers Endgame? We'd love to know what you guys think. Leave a comment down below and be sure to subscribe with notifications on for more videos just like this. We'll see you all next time with a brand new video. Bye guys.
I'm about to.
Hi everybody.
Hey everybody, how you doing?
Hi.
See you guys.
Know anybody?